Welcome back to Kababayan Today. Ako po si G. Tonji at ngayon naman, it's all about refinancing with our real estate expert na si Mia McLeod of McLeod and Associates for the Real Estate Buzz on Kababayan Today.
This Real Estate Buzz segment is brought to you by McLeod and Associates, a full-service real estate and mortgage firm. It's not about the number of homes we sell, it's about the difference we make in people's lives.
Here she is joining us in our West Los Angeles studios, all the way from Walnut. Thank you, Mia, for being here. Kamusta ka na?
Mabuti, G. Thanks for asking.
Galing ng Tagalog ni Mia. Approve!
Yes, approve. Nag-aaral pa lang ako.
Oo, magaling na, magaling na. So, pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito, Mia, all about refinancing.
Yeah, you don't want to just refinance to increase your monthly obligation when you can't really afford it. So, there are a lot of reasons families come to us to refinance, whether it's to consolidate debt, whether it's to lower their interest rate, to cash out for home improvement or for medical issues or what have you. But it's definitely something that if you're thinking of doing or if you're not sure what your options are, again, that's where we can come in as a resource. We do free mortgage reviews, free consults on if your mortgage is good right now or if there's a healthier loan program that you could take advantage of.
Okay, so we have a couple of families that are joining us while we're sharing their story about how they were able to finance, and because there's there are lower rates, right? Because
yes, because of EU and Great Britain, with them leaving, the rates have really stayed low.
Okay,
so even on an FHA, yesterday there was one at FHA 3.25 rate. So my recommendation for all of our viewers that have a rate of 4 or 4.5, you know, give our office a call, see if there's some programs that you could take advantage of through a refinance where you can either lower your payment or take advantage of the equity or consolidate some of your debt.
Okay, so let's talk about our first family and what you were able to help them with in terms of refinancing.
Yes, I love this family. It's the Orozco family, and they were so happy with what we were able to do that they actually referred their mom to us as well, who is also refinancing. But their previous terms, they had a first and second mortgage. Their first loan was at 5.75 interest rate. The second loan was at 6.75 interest rate. And they had to pay off about $30,000 in debt, which they were paying over $1,000 a month for that $30,000 in debt. So their total obligation was over $2,500 a month that they were paying. What we did and their new terms, what their new terms are, is we refinanced them, put them into a 30-year fixed loan, consolidated their first and second mortgage, yes, and paid off the $30,000 of debt. So monthly, they have now a savings of $1,275. Huge, right? Over close to $1,300 a month that we were able to save them, and they just didn't know. They were really going, you know, paycheck to paycheck, month to month, and they just didn't know what their options were until they sat down with us. And I want to share, they walked away, they cashed out just a little, they walked away with $4,500 on top of all of that.
Wow, that's still extra money that you would not have if you didn't have these resources available to you, right?
Yes, so there's so many ways we can package out a loan, and people just don't know that. So that's why I recommend that they sit down with a mortgage professional and go through it.
Okay, so let's talk about the Fullerton family.
Yes.
How were you able to help them refinance?
Okay, so the Fullerton family had a 30-year fixed loan. Their rate was 5.125, and they were paying over $1,970 to be exact.
What does PIT?
PITI stands for Principal, Interest, Taxes, and Insurance.
Got it.
So they were paying $1,917 for everything. What we did is we refinanced them into a 30-year loan again, and you know, their payment went up by $4. It went up to $1,921. However, their main purpose was they needed to cash out. So they cashed out $30,000. $20,000 of that went to their debt, and $10,000 was for home improvements. So after we consolidated the $20,000, it saved them about $586 a month.
Let's talk about our next family.
The Rodriguez family.
Family.
Okay, so they had a FHA loan, 30-year fixed. Their rate was 4.25, and they were paying over $2,400 a month with principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. We refinanced them into what we call the FHA Streamline Refinance, lowered their interest rate to 3.875. Their payment now is $2,215 with principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So his monthly savings is $190 a month, and he was able to skip 2 mortgage payments because of the timing of the closing.
And then let's talk about the FHA loan scenario quickly.
Yes. Okay, this is very similar to the Rodriguez family, but we did a refinance on an FHA loan, 4.25 rate. The payment was $3,344. That was their previous terms. Their new terms, after we refinanced them into an FHA Streamline, we dropped the rate to 4.125, and the payment became $2,906. So they saved $438 a month.
Amazing.
Yeah. Huge,
okay, so
huge.
if you want to know about all these, refinancing, if you want to buy a home, you have to attend Mia's Eastvale Community Workshop, which is happening just around the corner. Make sure that's on August 6th.
From 10 to 1. And libre po yun. So please join us. And I tell you, for the viewers that already attended, a lot of them have come back because they just walk away with so much information. And we do this absolutely free to our community, to serve our community and provide them with as much information when it comes to real estate and mortgage.
Wonderful. And of course, buying, selling, mortgage reviews, you could do that online. Libre po yan at home evaluation. McLeod.smarthomeprice.com. There you have the information. So you can find out how much your home is worth. That's important.
Yes.
Okay, Mia, maraming salamat once again.
Thanks,
so knowledgeable about everything and anything to do with buying homes, selling homes, and everything in between. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Paalam na po. Ako po si G. Tonji.